Hey guys, Ash Lane here. It's time for another Base vs. Base series. This time it's Town Hall 9 anti-3-star war bases. It's where we highlight two bases and then we let them go head-to-head in a recent clan war. So before we get into the actual base designs today, it's important, one of the number one things to know when designing a base is the level of hit points each unit has to protect your queen. So Town Hall has 4,600 hit points and Dark's DE storage, and then on from there, Clan Castle and Golden Elixir storages. But in these two base designs, we're specifically going to focus on how the defender uses the Town Hall to help protect the queen. So this first base here is by Achilles, and you can see it's a nice anti-3-star base. I'm sure you guys have started to see these crop up more and more, and that's where the defender utilizes the Town Hall on the outside of the walls to protect the base. So you can see the queen here up in the northeast. She is kind of semi-vulnerable to perhaps a queen walk, but she has a lot of hit point buffering around her. That Town Hall, again, is 4,600 hit points. That is a lot of meat shield for that queen defensively, so you can really utilize that to your advantage. You don't really care if the Town Hall is taken down or sniped, because 1 star does not mean anything on Town Hall 9s in Clan Wars. This next base here is by Joy, and it's kind of going to use the Town Hall in a similar sort of way. On the left side of the queen, you can see it has the Town Hall and a gold storage, and then on the right side of the queen, it's roughly the same amount of hit points in the three gold and elixir storages combined there. You can see the king is protecting her to the north, and then you have the double giant bombs to the south of the queen's compartment. So another good base design. I want to let you guys go ahead and screenshot and use either of those designs if you're looking for a new anti-3-star base. They're both Ash approved, if you will, and both of these defenders have been using these bases for a bit now, and they've always held up really well. More often than not, and I mean the vast majority of cases, the attackers will have to have a 9.5 or a 10 drop down to 3-star these bases. So the first replay, we didn't get the best attacks in the world on this war, but hey, we can only share what we're given. I really wanted to share these two bases, but these are the attacks that were executed. These are two of the highlighted attacks that were executed against both of these bases. So choose your favorite, comment below, and let me know what you think. This first attack is using the healer giant combination. Now we're starting to see that a little bit more in the game. I brought that a few months ago now at Town Hall 9, using the giants with the healers rather than the healer with the queen in a more traditional queen walk fashion. So you can see the good thing about this is the giants are kept alive by those healers. There's really nothing, with the lack of obviously Inferno Towers at Town Hall 9, there's really nothing that can bring down the giants if you're able to engage the base in the right area. So back-ending this sort of attack with hogs is sometimes a successful combination. You can see the hogs kind of making their way through the base. But the good thing about this base is that you were able, as the defender, again, if you dictate where the attacker attacks from, in this case it was up near the Town Hall that was exposed on the outside of the wall, well then you can overload your bombs on the other parts of the base. Now another method an attacker might use against a base like this is dragons, maybe 3 or 4 dragons coming in from the northeast, but once again, the advantage that the defender has now is because of all those high hit point units surrounding the queen up there. It actually takes dragons quite a bit of time to get to that archer queen as they eat through the high hit point units, on the outside of the base. But even that requires a more technical attacker to really orchestrate the dragon / bringing it into a queen walk or bringing it into a Gohola loon attack. So anyway, you can see here that the double giant bomb in the southwestern area of the base was the culprit here who took down the hogs, and that's what's going to happen with this base. You're going to see some pretty successful attacks, but then with those giant bombs at the end, it's going to be difficult for the attacker to navigate through those. Now this attack on Joy here, again, not the best attack in the world, but hey, we have to go with what we have. But you can see the attacker kind of has a plan here. Going to engage the base from the east with 3 golems, bring in some witches late into the attack, establishing the funnel early in the attack with the wizards. So an alright plan here, but things kind of go way south in just a minute. but I think this helps to illustrate a little bit of the advantage of having that queen boxed up in the middle there. You can see the queen so well protected in this base. It's a cool base design. Personally, out of the two base designs, I might try the first base design because I like the unconventional method of having the Town Hall on the outside, providing that hit point buffer for the queen. But hey, some of you might be a little uncomfortable doing that right away, so maybe you can try this base design. This is one of my favorite, more conventional anti-3 star designs. You can see eventually the witches will end up triggering those, or the golems, excuse me, will end up triggering those double giant bombs to the south of the queen. But at that point, all the hogs are dead anyway, and there is another double giant bomb layer around that expo. So you can see the troops finally crack that inside core area where the queen was, but obviously not even an outside chance of a 3-star attack on here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed these bases. Let me know if you decide to try one out. I'm curious to see how they hold up for you guys. And hey, before I let you go, just wanted to let you guys know that I finally updated ClashWithAsh.com. I spent a few hours yesterday going ahead and updating all the videos. I have all the Beyond the Sneak Peeks in there now and all the updated expert interviews, and I went through all the 3-star strategy section and I updated all that as well. So guys, please check out the website, let me know what you think, and as always, take care guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Just a few ways you can help the channel out. Number 1, like. Number 2, subscribe. And number 3, comment. Tell me what you think of the video. I really appreciate it, guys, and it really helps me out a lot. Also, you can find me on social media. I'm active every day on Twitter at Clash_with_Ash and on Bindle chat group #ClashWithAsh. And as always, you can find me on my website at www.clashwithash.com. Thanks, guys.